I grew up with Cinderella. I watched the Leslie Ann Warren 65 version on TV. I watched Disney's animated version, of course. I was in middle school when Brandy became the definitive version of my generation. And like many my age, I didn't get to see the original Julie Andrews version until I was an adult because it was lost media for decades. And for over 10 years, Disney's live-action Cinderella has captured the imagination of a new generation, mainly because of one iconic dress, which makes it fashion media. A dress I have tried for half of 2025 to make. But now I'm starting the new year by finishing what I started. Okay, so I'm making I'm gonna finish my corset extender, but I needed to make holes. So I found this on Cricut, little mini corsets, but I just wanted the whole part. So I cut out black for the outside, and I only had this green cotton left because I tried to make holes in the other part of it, but it was just so thick, so I'm trying to add to these so I can make the grommets work. So I'm gonna try this, and now I'm gonna use my serger to layer these, and then just kind of trim them down just to make, because I just want the straight middle part where the holes are. So, and I'll try that. Alright, so as you can see, I just cut out the sides there just to get this straight. I'm going to repeat this 4 times, and then I'm going to kind of join them together at the bottoms here. That way I have 10 holes. And I'll also trim the top too, just to make it even. And then I'll sew this to the edge. Well, first I'll do the grommets, and then I'll sew this to the edge of the extender. Okay, so there's my 4 pieces that I made. This first one's a little bit narrower than the other 3, but that's okay. So I'm going to now combine them by just kind of overlapping these bottom 2 holes like that. That way I have 10 holes altogether. But first I'm going to trim this up a little bit. And then as you can see, I'm just kind of doing it where the points are out. And I will trim that up too, but gonna combine those together, and then hopefully the grommets will work. Okay, so now I got them all trimmed up. I'm gonna try to do the grommets just kind of in the middle first, see if I can get them to hold them together, and then just do them all the way around, and then I will sew an edge to the edge of my extender, and hopefully that'll be done. And then I can move on to the rest of my Cinderella dress. So I underestimated how long my extender is. So I'm going to have to make 4 more of these, but I first want to make sure the grommets work. So I will do that. Okay, so I finally got the 2 strips of grommets panels finished. Now I just got to sew them to the sides of the extender, and then I'll be done with that part. And then I just got to actually work on the dress. And I have less than 48 hours to finish because I'm trying to get this done by New Year's. Let's go. All right, and we got that sewn on each side. I'm gonna take the serger one more time and trim up the edges here, especially on this end, because somehow I got it too long. And then that'll be done for that one. And I'm just realizing I did this inside out, but I don't care at this point. This will probably be better. No. I'll probably end up redoing this at one point, but for now, I'm just trying to get something to where I can do my corset up. So, let me go take this to get edged up. Makeshift bum roll. Here we go. 1 bum pad. Okay, so here is the bodice I salvaged from the one pink dress. As you can see, it does already form that Bertha collar. I mean, like a good 6-inch panels on either side. Hang on, let me show you. And here's the back. So stops like there. The other side's there. And technically about the same width as my extender, which was like 12 inches. And then 6 inches on the side panels. So I've got two. I got like the skirt material of this. I can make that, and then I have to dye it, and then I'll use the tulle skirt of one dress. It has stitching line already in it to make the rest of the Bertha, so it's blue and purple as well. And I think the bed sheets will work as is. I just gotta sew them together. And of course all the skirts. So I'm also gonna test the skirt lengths, see if they'll work, and we shall see how this goes. Alright, so I cut out more of the skirt of the pink dress, and I just made panels. I did the top layer and the lining layer, and I'm just going to sew them to the bodice here. I'm going to take these shorter ones first. Find them. Yeah. I'm going to take these shorter ones. Do those first. Probably join these two first. I'm just trying to make it a little bit longer on my buddy. Just sew that to that. I'm just trying to make it a little bit longer. Just made it a little bit longer in the front there. A little bit longer. It's not exactly perfect, but at this point I don't care. So I have a little piece I'm going to piece together. I accidentally cut too short somehow, which does not make a whole lot of sense considering the side's the same length, but oh well. Alright, so I'm gonna these are a little long. I made them long on purpose. I'm gonna trim them down like that, and I'll just turn them inward and hand sew them closed. Or I might just straight stitch them, because yeah, I think I'll just straight stitch because I don't have enough time for hand sewing. Because I don't have time to do like the corset back or anything. So for now we're just gonna get a zipper. That's like perfect length too. Then I'll just sew that to the back. Crud. I did the wrong side, but it's an easy fix. There we go. I'm gonna try to do a dry run on the mannequin just to make sure they kind of it fits. So be right back. Okay, so I tried it on the dummy. It technically fits the dummy, but I think I squeezed the waist too small because when I tried it on myself, the arms was a little tight and I couldn't, there was still a gap in the back, like about a hand width. So I'm gonna add another 2 panels to either side, and just to be on the safe side, I'll do it another hand width. That way and it'll be right underneath the arm, just so I can have a lot of room. So I'm gonna do that, and then sew all these edges, and then sew this zipper, and then I'm gonna dye it. Of course, I'll probably wait till tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It's day 2 of my serious rush to get the Cinderella dress done, and I got the bodice put together and the zipper and everything installed, but I still have some fit issues. Like, I had to cut the Bertha collar of it to get my arms basically comfortable, which I was planning to add more tulle and everything to the Bertha collar anyway, so that'll be disguised. And in doing that, the extra panels that I added, because I thought it was too big, it's too small at first, now it's too big. So fit issues abound, but I decided to just save that for after I dyed the bodice. And I just went ahead and took some boiling hot water, a little bit of Dawn dish soap, and some blue synthetic dye, and I put it in this bucket, and I've just been stirring it for like a half hour, and now I'm gonna go rinse it out, and then I'm gonna let it hang dry, because I don't know how it'll take with you're supposed to, the instructions say to wash it afterward, but I'm like, it's already got a ton of soap in there. I'm like, do I need to wash it? So, and I don't have time, so I'm just going to rinse it out really good, and then hang it to dry, and then move on to all the petticoats. So I just finished rinsing and everything, and just like, can't really hang it up to dry because I don't know, well, I guess I can, but I just wanted to show you real quick. It came out like the perfect shade of blue, but it did highlight like places where I need to kind of sew again, like right there. And like the lining came out really blue, but look at what I did. I accidentally sewed the wrong side on the inside when I was adding those extra panels. So it came out blue on one, dark blue on one side and light blue on the other. So I'm probably going to have to cut that out and re-sew it, which I had to do fittings for it anyway, so that'll help. And then just kind of fix a couple spots where the sewing was not great. So I'm gonna hang this up to dry. I gotta get ready for work, and then we'll pick it up later. Okay, so I definitely know I'm not gonna be able to get this done by New Year's, but I am gonna try to get it done by the end of the week, which is the first week of the new year. So for now, I cut a piece of cloth that's as big as a waistband for one of my petticoats. I ironed it as best as I could anyway. And I'm gonna iron it, fold it in and iron it, fold it in half and iron it again. And then I'm gonna sew my white petticoat together, and then sew a whole bunch of more petticoats. My bodice did dry. I just gotta iron it because it's a little wrinkly now. And I still have to correct the issues with it, but the color came out really nice. It's one of the issues I gotta correct, but yeah, the color came out really nice. And I'm really happy with how that worked out. Let me get it going on finishing this. So this video was so long it crashed my editing app, and I had to reinstall it, which meant losing the first draft of this video, which I had done so far. But I got it up and running, and we're going to split this video up into two to give me a chance to finish it correctly. Then we'll have my regular monthly videos, the last one of the month being the year-long project I plan to wear for next New Year's Eve. Because 1, I like the idea of making a cosplay for New Year's. 2, I'm starting now because, as you can see, it takes me forever to finish such an elaborate project. And in the next video, I'll share what that year-long project will be. So stay tuned. Also check me out on Patreon for Met Gala Mondays. Please like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.